Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Ted, your ice cream alchemist here with ice cream every day. And today we are going to make white chocolate cranberry. You know, it's the holiday season. Wisconsin cranberries are in season, and I only use Wisconsin cranberries. And I have to say, I love this flavor. It is really rich. And so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start with a 12-ounce bag of Wisconsin cranberries and half a cup of sugar. Now, I did add about 1/8 of a cup of water, and I put that in a saucepan under low heat, and I covered it, let it cook for a while. It's great because you can hear them pop. Now, after about 30 minutes, you're going to end up with some cooked down cranberries. Then what I like to do is I like to take a potato masher and just mash those down and give them a good squishing. You don't need to put it in a blender. I like to have some cranberry chunks in this. It works out very well for texture. One of the things I really like about using a potato masher with this is I get to control just how the texture turns out. Now, if you want to go ahead and put it in a blender and puree it, that's your business. Heck, if you want, you can even put it through a sieve and really get it fine. But I wanted this to have some chunks so that you could see the fruit when you're eating it. Now, once I have that done, you can go ahead and add the dairy. Now, this is the usual culprits as always: 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of whole milk, and then I'm putting in 3/4 of a cup of sugar, as well as half a cup of dry dairy and 1/8 of a teaspoon of guar gum. Now, I'm using white chocolate. I'm using 4 ounces of white chocolate, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chop that up into little pieces before I add it. But yeah, just go ahead and put in the dairy and give that a good whisking. Once you add the dairy, you'll see that this is actually a very rich base. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that when we add our dry ingredients, we do it in batches, and that way we don't have big clumps. And then once we've got it thoroughly mixed, we'll just turn off the heat, and that's when we'll add the white chocolate. White chocolate melts very easily. We don't need a lot of heat, so the residual heat of the pan is more than enough to melt this white chocolate. So turn the heat off, give it a good whisking. Once you have that white chocolate thoroughly incorporated and melted, then we can just go ahead and put that in a bowl. Now we're going to put this in a bowl, and then we're going to cover it, and we're going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. Make sure that when you use the plastic wrap to cover this, that the plastic wrap touches the surface. This way a skin doesn't form, and this way when you mix it up to put it in your ice cream maker, you don't have little bits and pieces of skin. It really makes a better texture. But make sure that you tuck it in all around the sides so that you can put this in the fridge overnight and it stays nice and fresh, but you don't lose any moisture and you don't have a skin form. After that, then you're ready to put it in the ice cream maker according to your manufacturer's instructions. And folks, I gotta say, this is a wonderful ice cream for the holidays, and I really think you'll like it. Now, I want to thank everybody for watching my videos and for sharing the links. I greatly appreciate it. I realize I'm making more ice cream than I got friends, but that's okay. But you know what? If you're not eating ice cream for breakfast, then what's the point of being an adult? I hope you guys have a great holiday.